Hey everyone, this is Jennifer and I'm planning to map out April. I made a little mistake with my PlannerKate kits. Apparently I did not order a monthly kit for April, so we're going to use the sheets that I have that I use for usually like the week view and my other planners, and I feel like with this many stickers, surely I can make this work. So it's going to be a little bit of a non-traditional monthly plan with me, as I don't have an exact monthly kit, but it kind of takes me back to the olden days when we didn't have kits for every specific planner and we somehow managed to make things work. So let's dive in. Apparently I didn't even order the washi sheet for this page. Either that or I'm losing my mind and I just can't find things, which is highly unlikely, but you know, we're gonna go with it anyway. So luckily these two sheets that I ordered have the same matching washi, and that's what I'm gonna put at the top here. I am not going to cover the days of the week because I don't want to try to find stickers that would go over these exactly. At least I don't think that they are regular width. Like I think these might be too big. I guess I can try one out and put it back on the sheet. Oh, that is gonna work. Okay, just kidding. This is kind of fun, like sitting down and not knowing which stickers are just gonna fit. So buckle up. This might take a little bit longer, but I kind of think this is a fun little session here. I also always remember like when I would have a week where I would do like not a kit week and just use random stickers. Sometimes those ended up being some of my favorite spreads to look back on. So maybe by the time this is all said and done, I might just end up liking this option too. So all right, back to the headers. Now, this is a journaling kit sheet. It is H3. So if you are enjoying how this is looking or turning out, maybe that's something that you want to pick up. I like this style of header for sure. Maybe we'll just entitle this video. We'll see how much of the other sheets I use, but this could just be like using the journaling sheets in your month view. Now, the other thing that I had purchased were these square full boxes, and I don't think they're the same size as these squares, but I think I can trim them down to make them work. So I'm just going to keep that in mind here. Let's go ahead and look at actual plans for the month. This week is kind of important. One of the teachers where I work, they hatch chicken eggs or incubate them and then hatch them. And he asked me to bring in some of our fertilized eggs for the incubator. So I want to make a note of that on the 1st. And this is where I kind of need to decide which labels that I want to use. And I have this notes companion sheet that I'll probably use on the notes section. I like some of these labels here off of another journaling sheet, H4. And I think I'll use one of these to mark that I need to bring the eggs in. Do I have like a reminder sticker? I was thinking about like an icon, possibly. Well, you know what? It's not exact, but it is school related, so I could use this little backpack. And we'll have school on Monday the 31st, I believe, unless that's Easter. I think Easter, look how much of a mess I am. Easter's like way down here. Come on, Jennifer, get it together. Okay, we're going to put that here because that's definitely not Easter and we will have school. Now, speaking of Easter, I am teaching a Sunday school group this month, and it will be my turn to teach here on the 6th, and it is like an Easter lesson gearing up for Easter. So I need to put that down. I think I'll use one of these flags here. Now our Easter break will be just this Friday and Monday. That's all we get. It's kind of like our combined Easter spring break. So I want to mark that. And I guess I'll just use, if I have enough of it, this thin washi. Let me make sure that another sheet has that same washi in case I need 2 strips. Kind of changing my mind, and I might use these. Let's see here. So I'm gonna mark, actually, here's what I'm gonna do. I said I wanted to use those full boxes and see if I can trim them down. We're gonna do that for the 18th and the 21st. So we'll do this, and it looks like they're a little too narrow. Is this a directional print? Well, these are square. These are square, Jennifer. They're not gonna change sizes is when you rotate them. So yeah, we're just gonna center that and then trim down this little top part. And I think that looks absolutely fine. And then we'll do the same thing on the 21st. We'll use another one of these to mark Easter here on the 20th. And I'm going to reach for my favorites binder that I have out here. And I have some teardrop stickers. And actually, I just happened to open to this page, but this might be cute as well. This little flag to decorate here. Might be too much. We'll see once I get the reminder sticker down. I think we have a church potluck. I thought about using one of these as a reminder sticker. I feel like this green is actually pretty close to this green, at least close enough for me. So we'll put that here and put a little reminder. My husband is on call, it looks like, this weekend here. I'm kind of surprised it isn't on Easter, to be honest with you. So anyway, to mark that, I'm going to use the dashed lines off of my weekly sampler here. What am I doing? Concentrate. It will be all this whole week until the next person goes on call here. And then it looks like we have a get-together planned at my in-laws' house for all of our spring birthdays in the family on the 19th. So I need to mark that. Let's see if we have an icon again that we can use. Maybe a birthday cake sticker, like a cupcake, or this will work, a balloon. We're going to use another one of these. Okay, let's do sorority and PTO. I'm just going to use more of these labels off of the notes companion sheet. So I think PTO would be here at 6 o'clock. Went ahead and got my sorority sticker ready as well. So we'll put those down. I feel like these sorority meetings always fall on the days that we don't have school. And I don't know if I love that or hate that. Because then I feel like I have to be there and we can't plan anything as a family. Anyway, side note. I also need to make a note that our sorority books close on the 30th. I am the treasurer for that, so cannot forget about that. And at this meeting, we will also be electing new officers, so I'm going to make a note of that. And I am not going to label the on-call. I'll know what that is when I open my planner up. Same with these no school day stickers. I don't need to add another sticker on top. Now let's look at the sidebar area. I wanted to use, I think, some more of the journaling sheets here. So I do have both of these. I do like this umbrella sticker. Let's see what it looks like if I put it over here and then trim it down. I do like that. And then I want to find my mini calendar stickers. I really like it when planners have the upcoming month in it. And I thought, why not pick up these PlannerKate stickers, sheet 7XX, because they are dated for 2025. And then I could put May down here as the upcoming month, or even up here. I think I'll put it... I want to overlap. I think I'll just put it at the bottom. And then I thought maybe like this would be really cute, layered on top, again from a journaling kit sheet. And I think I will just add like a little pin sticker because they're adorable to these no school days. Now for these, I might use these two stickers here for, maybe I need a bigger one for sorority birthdays and anniversaries. I think that would be cute. So on the 13th, we have an anniversary. Same on the 29th. We'll put that down here, and then I'm going to use another one off of the same sheet for our hostess information, which would be Rita and Penny. And I'm going to use yet another one. I really want to start our pre-convention report that will be due. It takes me quite a while, so it's good that I start working on it before it's actually due. Now, I think that that's going to be it for this monthly calendar page. And we're going to move on over to these two pages here. Now, typically, I think this whole planner, I've had a dashboard kit. Since this is a mini kit from PlannerKate, it's not going to have a dashboard option. Let me just look back and make sure that that's true, because I could have come up with something else. Well, look, I didn't even do February. Dashboard. looks like I'm gonna have to get creative with this page as well, but this one will be really easy for me because I do have the sheet that I usually use, which is this Notes Companion page. We will continue using some of the journaling kit sheets, and I think that I'll start with this washi off of sheet H1 at the top. I like using, I think I did some of the weekly stickers on some months, and other months I just used the flags. So here's a look at January. I did longer stickers layered with the flags, and then for March I did just the flags. I think both look nice. I think we'll just do the flags this month. So we'll do a work section and a home section for sure. And probably a cleaning section. I'm gonna actually bump that down here. And then I did order these larger stickers that are made for the Plum Paper Daily. And I like adding quotes or pictures to these, so we'll go ahead and put those down kind of per the usual. Actually, before I do that, I want to make sure I don't want to put down any washi from the journaling sheets. And then we'll layer another one of those. Okay, so the framework's kind of down there. And then on this, I usually put a photo so I can print my photo off to fill this space. I won't need to have a sticker for that. For this, I usually do like a PlannerKate kit order number, which I need to do. Let me pull those real quick. And we'll just put the April kits down. Actually, I'm going to leave this open so I can see this page. I kind of like seeing both together. These aren't going to work here, at least I don't think. I guess I could, listen, we're trying all the different things, so why not just stick this in here. And then pick a label. We'll do another journaling sheet here back to H4, and I'll use a torn washi piece just to label PlannerKate April. And then I'm just going to write in the kit numbers. Now I'm going to look back in my old monthlies to see if I have a grid or something, not a grid, a tracker insert for down there. I am going to go ahead and add just a little decoration here. And I'm going to label another one of these memories for this section. I do like to batch print my photos that I put in here. So I need to sit down and pull my favorite photo from the month for several of these past months, but I need to order more of my sticker paper. Let me see if I can find, like in November, I put my dashboard on the front here. I think in December, yeah, I need to still print December's. Let me look back here. I know I have several done. Here's an example of like July with the dashboard stickers and then a sticker that fit in there. So I do like how that looks. I feel like it needs a sticker underneath for this one. Not sure why. we'll use one of these from the Plum Paper Daily. It's not going to go all the way across. We'll just center it. And then we'll do some maybe goal setting over here. And it's going to start very simple. I can tell you that. I am not someone that has overly complicated goals. I would like to book some sort of summer vacation for us, so I'm going to put that down first. I would like to take 5 walks out at our trail. And I might want to just, well, we'll leave it at that. We'll do just 2 and leave room as April approaches. Okay, in April at work, I need to finish all open evaluations. We'll have preschool EDCs. For home, I'm going to kind of leave that open for now. And then for cleaning, home to me also means family. I guess I can put spring birthdays on here. I know for sure I still need to clean the ceiling fans. And we might do carpet shampoo. All right, I think that's going to wrap this up. Sorry if it's kind of out of sorts or not as smooth as usual, but to me, that's kind of what happens when you don't have a sticker kit and you're getting creative with things. I do like how the calendar page turned out, especially these headers. Might have to do that again. And I don't mind this at all. I thought not having the dashboard would bother me, but I'm kind of liking the white space. Let me know what you think about how this turned out. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, and I'll see you back next time.